Welcome back to Muscle in the Morning, brought to you by IronMag Labs. Make your mark. I'm Dave Palumbo, and today is Tuesday, August 22nd, 2017. And let's find out what's going on in the world of bodybuilding and fitness. Back in the early 90s, it took Michael Jordan's Bulls a few tries before they finally got over the hump that was Isaiah Thomas and the bad boys of the Pistons. And I know plenty of bodybuilding fans who are hoping that this year, Shawn Rhoden is finally going to channel his inner Michael Jordan to overcome the monstrous Olympia-sized hump that is defending champion Phil Heath. This weekend, new photos surfaced of a version of Shawn Rhoden that was so completely insane that I can guarantee you it woke King Phil up out of his low-carb induced malaise. I can't even begin to guess whatever it is that Rhoden's been doing differently throughout the course of this contest prep. All I know is that if Shawn Rhoden shows up on the Olympia stage looking better than we've ever seen him, we're going to be in for a two-man race to the top that's going to wind up being one for the record books. There are two types of people in this world, those who can and those who do. And I need you to trust me when I tell you this, that Natalia Abraham is one of the latter. Over the last few weeks, the 20-something figure dynamo has been steadily releasing streams of new photos and video, giving us all a sneak peek at one of the most exciting athletes in the figure division and what she's up to on her road to her second straight Olympia. So far this year, the Abraham experience has been one hell of a ride, capped off by her brilliant win a few weeks ago back at the Dallas Europa Pro. On paper, Abraham checks all the boxes you could ask for from a raw standpoint of talent. And as long as she can keep the momentum rolling, I think there's a very real chance we see her making some noise this year as a top 5 finisher. Apparently, there wasn't any tiptoeing going on last weekend out at Oxygen Gym, because it looks to me like some poor soul may have accidentally awoken the beast. Early Sunday morning, some jaw-dropping new progress photos surfaced from none other than the man himself, Roelly Winklaar, who seems to be in extra rare form as of late. Even by his own extraterrestrial standards, the latest round of Roelly updates has been especially insane, stirring up some talk of a potential Roelly Winklaar top 4 Olympia finish. When he stands alone, I'm not sure if there's any bodybuilder on the planet who can quiet a room quite like Roelly Winklaar can. But the real test will come about a month from now when he finally gets a chance to put the new Roelly Winklaar on stage shoulder to shoulder with the rest of the best in the business. I'm not sure if German Chancellor Angela Merkel is on the hunt for a new Minister of Defense these days, but if she is, someone better make sure they find a way to get her Ronny Rockel's resume, because this guy looks like he's ready for war. Recently, some new images have surfaced of a fantastic-looking Rockel, who seems to be firing on all cylinders down the road to the home stretch of his latest Olympia prep. When you look at the two dominating wins Rockel put together this year at the New York and Toronto Pro, you can make the argument that he might actually be one of the most improved athletes in all of bodybuilding. At last year's Olympia, we saw a very good Ronny Rockel come in and deliver a solid 9th place finish. But if this time around he can show up and be great, now I think we're legitimately talking about a guy who could be a top 6 contender. I know the rest of Europe might still be dealing with the fallout after Britain decided to leave the EU for greener pastures, but thankfully for us, I don't think the bodybuilding world has any reason to worry about the UK's biggest export in reigning and defending 212 champ Flex Lewis vacating his spot anytime soon. Over the weekend, some new alleged leaked Flex Lewis photos all but shut down Instagram late Saturday night. In the photo, we see a nightmarishly good-looking Flex striking his trademark most muscular pose next to longtime coach Neil Hill, sporting what might be one of the best looks ever this far out. Despite whatever hype gets drummed up over the next few weeks, I don't know anyone who really believes that Flex Lewis isn't going to collect his 6th Olympia title. And if he's going to keep dropping breadcrumbs out there like this, they might as well just go ahead and start stamping his name on the trophy right now.